This is a phenomenon that we could scarcely imagine 2 or 3 years ago. What would be so attractive for young Europeans to go and join extremist forces, fascists, in a war, in a faraway place, to leave everything they grew up with and to spurn the very democratic values on which our societies are based, to fight against those values? We hope today to hear from quite a few people who will help us better understand the motives, also prevention strategies. There's much to discuss, and in fact, we're just at the beginning.
What we've seen in the case of Syria and Iraq is that 21,000 people have gone from all over the world, from 90 different countries. About a fifth of them, which means about 4,000 of them, are from Western European countries. We're talking about really the biggest mobilization of foreign fighters that has taken place in the last 50 years. It is greater even than the Afghanistan conflict in the 1980s, which produced al-Qaida, which produced Osama bin Laden.
Diese Konferenz hat eine Relevanz, was die Sicherheitsfragen angeht. Sie hat aber auch eine Relevanz, was die Frage des Antisemitismus angeht. Denn wir wissen, dass die Anschläge, die in Paris und in Dänemark verübt worden sind, auch ein ganz starkes Element des Antisemitismus hatten.
Jews are targets for Islamist terrorists because at the heart, at the root of Islamist ideology is a very deep-seated anti-Semitism.
We need more attention to understanding the motives of the young people. I think there's still much more to explore there. We need a call for a national strategy to deal with security.
There is a threat because people go there and they may at some point come back, being militarily trained, experienced, brutalized, desensitized, being part of international networks.
Es reichen 2 bis 3 Personen, manchmal nur eine Person, um ein gesamtes Volk unsicher zu machen. Ich warne aber davor, dass wir eigentlich nur die Spitze des Eisberges sehen, nur diejenigen, die ausreisen oder zurückkommen. In Deutschland, in Europa gibt es aber eine breite Basis von Jugendlichen, die Teilideologien in sich haben, die Werte in sich tragen, die in einer demokratischen Gesellschaft nicht zu suchen haben.
Muslim students very often need a way to channel their questions about identity. And to have forums where they can speak about them.
What about drugs? What about involvement in criminality? What about having a girlfriend who is not Muslim? When young people come to mosques with these sorts of questions, often they don't find answers. And when they don't find answers, they then turn to the internet. And on the internet, it is often the Salafists who dominate, who often do have charismatic speakers, who often do have young people, and who often, in most cases, actually give their speeches in European languages. So they have a much more attractive proposition.
All you brothers living in the West, I know how you feel when I used to live there. In the heart, you feel depressed. Prophet ﷺ said, the cure for the depression is jihad fi sabilillah.
Wir müssen in der Lage sein, Sozialarbeiter nicht nur in den Schulen, nicht nur in Jugendzentren, sondern auch im Internet installieren. Wir brauchen Gegennarrative, wir brauchen muslimische Jugendliche Vorbilder, die eigentlich eine neue Geschichte erzählen. Die sagen, ich bin Muslim, aber ich lehne Antisemitismus ab. Ich bin Muslim, aber ich bin kein Opfer, sondern die Welt ist viel komplizierter. Wir müssen diese Jugendlichen erreichen, wo sie sind. Es kann nicht sein, dass die Salafisten heutzutage in Deutschland die besseren Sozialarbeiter sind.
There has to be support for families whose members or whose children may be at risk of radicalization. And this has to be imaginative. You can't just call in parents and say, your child is in danger, deal with it. You've got to provide some support mechanisms.
And this is a problem that will take a generation or more to solve. And if we start now, it's not too soon, and it's certainly late, but not too late.